Hi, everybody. How you doing? I'm here. I haven't done a live in a long time. Sorry, I'm a little late, but it really wasn't my fault. Comcast is out there up on the pole, and I couldn't tell what they were working on, but all of a sudden it said my cameras weren't working. My doorbell camera wasn't working. So, hi, you guys. Thanks for coming. Oh, Ireland is in the house. Hey, Liz. Wow, 1,000 already in the room. So anyway, I'm sorry about being a few minutes late, but it truly, because usually I run late anyway. People say, she's always late. So, okay, you guys, listen, we need to talk. And then I'll get to some of your questions. Today's not about personal questions, please. Today's about what's going on. First I want to tell you, I got a pretty strong hit when they were talking, when Giuliani was talking, or not Giuliani, Mark Meadows was talking about presenting that paperwork and they have to go federal. And then I saw Trump saying, I'm going to present a paper that shows that we are, not guilty and they'll have to drop the charges. So I silently sat for a second. I got something on my lip. Don't you hate that? Probably leftover lunch. Anyway, what I saw was like a Japanese swordsman, like chopping up whatever paper he was holding up, like boop, boop, boop. They're going to be able to cut it down and spit it out. I think it's a nothing burger, you guys. So I just want to tell you that. And listen, but let's not forget to say the prayers for Hawaii, Lahaina and Maui. Geez, I got up to 106 people and there's going to be more. Thank you, you guys. Thank you. So, yeah, maybe no, because they weren't the big samurai. There were more, maybe it can be. It's the swords, the professional that pull out the swords. And so whatever he's thinking, they're going to cut it up. And let me tell you another hit I got. Just got to give it to you while it's fresh. So they were talking about Giuliani and how he never got paid. I think I talked about that before. I knew Trump had never paid him. They did a handshake. And, Trump doesn't pay nobody. And I think Trump is thinking, well, he didn't get me back into the presidency, so I don't owe him. And Giuliani's acting like, I do it again. He's a snake, you guys, and he's full of it. And I knew it when I psychically tapped into it. It's not for me to judge him, but I will just say, I felt what he was thinking. And he psychically was feeling as if Trump will win as president. So he's holding on to that. Let's say we already had the voting and Trump lost. And then he'd be like, I want my money. Because didn't he threaten before that he could squeal? He knows where all the bodies are buried. The only reason he's hoping Trump will put out some money for him. And he's also hoping that Trump would win. He doesn't want to get out of the ball club. Yuck. Jeffrey said, do you see him begging for money? Oh, Lorraine, I'm so sorry. And they found bodies of little children. And then the doggies too. Oh my God. I did a link on my YouTube for a good place to donate, you guys. You can use PayPal. So don't give me anything today. Put it towards that link I have. I couldn't find it on the YouTube thing. You know how you can put in, but this one is, really good. Okay. Oh, the Hawaii Community Foundation. Is that the one that I put in? It might be that one. Has raised $24 million. What did I say, Jeffrey? I loved your post on Twitter or X about Hunter Biden and supporting him. We got to send love to Hunter. Well, any other person wouldn't be going through what he's going through. The only reason is they're looking for something. They're desperate. Okay. Here we go. Thank you, lucky girl. So anyway, let's just kind of dig deep and then we'll get you. Give me the other questions. Okay, hold on. Let's go. I want to see. Let's look at the 25th, next Monday. Will Trump actually show up? I see them trying to change it to federal, but I do feel, I just saw like a petition and I saw it being slapped out of their hand because Mark Meadows wasn't doing the usual stuff as a federal employee. He was doing illegal things. You and I know that. We also know some cray-cray in there, a Trump person like Colin or whatever her name is. What is her name? The one in Florida. We know she will dance, but I'm seeing other people saying no. There might be a little delay. I just got that, okay? So don't freak out. They're all going to try to pull fast ones to delay this, by the way. Trump is at the top of his game. Poor Andre is with his mom. She is not feeling so well in Canada. Who do I need to call? I need to call Cool Crone. I need to see astrologically because Trump feels like he may be at the top, but he's getting ready to come down, is what I'm hearing. So he will show up to be, oh, he's so pissed off about that. He's so mad. It's almost like they can't do this to me. Oh, I'm beautiful. Remember Muriel's wedding? You can't do this to me. I'm beautiful. So what do you guys want to tell me? No honor. They always say that to me. He has no honor. And vibrationally, he's not putting out well-being. So it's just he's getting ready to implode. Now, some of us are feeling a little justified, okay? That good, he's getting his just desserts. But here's the key on this whole issue, you guys. We can't be holding on to it and vibrationally or energetically jump into this anxiety issue here. Yeah, Brian, I sure will. Okay, Seascape. So I'm just feeling that, remember your thoughts are prayers and words are important. So if you can't be nice about it, be calm about it. And this too shall pass. And just know that this is all getting ready to end. Okay? Just know that. But I got to tell you what I'm hearing. I'm feeling that Jack, the Fanny is really good, but I feel like the Jack thing is the creme de la creme. I think Jack will be able to put it through faster than, go ahead, hold on. I got to just be calm for a second. Show me Trump. I see Jack's face. I think he has talked to Fannie. Fannie has a lot on her plate, and I see her shuffling, whereas Jack feels like bada bing, bada boom. I think this judge is coming up with something, the one that's working with Jack, because Trump has already showed us, you know what. But don't be too reactive about it. When we get reactive, we create a state of resistance, and we get more of the same. So if you want him to stop, energetically ground yourself and put a white bubble around him. You know, there was a movie called Witches, something with witches, and they did this thing that you bind a person. But, you know, I don't want you to practice witchcraft. But you just put a bubble around them, their own energy. If they put out good, good comes right back to them. But if they put out bad, boom, it's karma's faster. He's about ready to go down. I don't know how many people are up on the slaughterhouse, but I'm feeling 12 with the Fannie thing, because I think somebody asked me, how many do you think? And I'm hearing 12. Okay. Okay. Yes, right. Oh, where are you? Oh, thank you, girlfriend. I have a doctor's appointment today. First time with this doctor. So I try to spruce myself up, use a little BO sauce. You know what I'm saying? And of course, I put my thongs on, because when I get weighed, the thongs are less heavy than the double whites. Yes, James. Holding on to your righteousness is toxic to our energy. Yeah, and you know, we see the wrong. We see we see humanity. We see that we need to step forward, but it just keeps on going. So once again, now we have several thousand in the room. I want to tell you, I got a flash of this Mark Meadows petition to change it to federal, and I saw somebody said samurai. Boom, 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 slicing it up. Fannie's really going to town. Look at this. She's going to make it happen, but I think Jack's going to get in there before him. Okay. And he's really got trouble with money. He really has trouble with money. Okay. No, I don't see DeJoy involved in the indictments. I'm so sorry, you guys. I know he's going to go. I saw this. Joe Biden has already authorized $700 per resident to get along as a recovery. He just auto put it in your bank. Thank you, Gina. Yeah, a lot more indictments are coming up, you guys. Yeah, let's look at Lindsay. Rebecca wants to look at Lindsay. I see, Adrienne, real quick, I'll answer this question. I see Mark Meadows talk to Jack, but whatever he said or whatever he's done isn't enough to stop the state from getting him. He was involved in this. Yes, there's no conspiracy. It was a natural cause for the fire. It was an act of God, if you know what I mean. And also, what I just told you guys, a week ago, I said, people are going to come out of the blue, corporations trying to buy up everybody's land. Right now, the people of Maui are saying, hell no. But if they don't hold on tight, if they need the money, then they're going to get in there and buy up all that land and make it a big tourist attraction, which it already was, but you know. Okay, let's go. Lindsay, tell me about Lindsay. He's one of the unindicted. They all think Trump's going to win. I don't know why they think that. What's going on? Ooh. The battlefield is getting harder to be on. I'm almost feeling like giving up. Look at this, walking away, taking everything off the battlefield and stepping away. His cycle is changing. His cycle is changing. I feel September is real bad for everybody. And Biden is just holding on. Did you hear that in New Hampshire, Chris Christie got better numbers than DeSatan? That was good. Okay. Thank you, Sharon. Please don't send me any monetary gifts. Please, there's a Lucky Girl posted a link on my YouTube on the bottom with this is a link. Give it to the poor people of Maui. Yeah, Esther says, I like that, Esther. Put a blue is very, very powerful. Wrap it in your protective power, absolute love. One time I was at the Queen Mary, and I felt something up above, and I told everybody, shoot up there. And it was this great big purple orb. What does that mean, Esther? Oh, I love it, Phoenix. Oh, I shouldn't be happy. Yes, isn't this beautiful? Yeah, Jeff, they're definitely getting indicted. The fake electors. Oh, look at that precious little angel. Oh my God, it just makes you sick that those poor babies died. They found a bunch of little bodies. It's just terrible. Yeah, so the Federalist Society said that he needs to go. And that's who feeds the Supreme Court. Okay, that's a good idea. Hold on. Please read on the Georgia. Thanks, everybody who's coming in. Hold on. 1 second. Melania is staying away from Donald because he's knee-jerk. He's really acting out. There's a lot of people he used to talk to as president that he's not talking to anymore. He doesn't trust too many people. Maybe that little guy that's helping him, his little valet. He really thinks he's going to win as president. I cannot emphasize this enough. Look at my numbers. They're going through the roof. That's why my guides told me, okay, now watch. So his numbers have gone up, and then you're going to see tick, tick, tick. It's like he's on top of the roller coaster, and then they're going to start going down. So I just want you to know, we will watch the crash and burn. Okay, I'm just going to say it. I just have to tell you. Okay, let me just throw, and then I'll read yours, Carol. Hold on. Will Trump actually, in a way, I'm hoping he'll win the primary, so we beat him like crazy. But will Donald Trump win the primary for the Republican Party? I see it's not going to be a landslide. He might not be feeling well. He might not be doing well, you guys. And money-wise, he's hurting. He's got the 10 of Swords. Well, the Ace of Pentacles as the outcome means they're handing him the document. So I would say he does, but it's like he's not doing very well. And I believe, now let's ask if Biden wins. We might as well, it don't hurt to keep asking. My guides told me to tell everybody to take a deep breath and know there will be peace. 25, 26, good years for peace. Maybe even some help from the ETs in 26. Will Joe Biden win as President of the United States? 2025. Well, 2024, November. Yes or no? Please answer me the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. We got to know for sure, you guys. Because I get people saying, this psychic said he's not going to. Well, I can't go by what other psychics say, which they have their right to say that. I have to go with what I get. Kamala's really good with him. Hello. 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 The 9 of Cups in the hopes, dreams, and wishes house. If that's not a positive yes, I don't know what is. And look at Camilla will be the new president. I hope Biden makes it through the whole 4 years, but I think Camilla, either she gets in like he needs to step down because he's not feeling well, or she actually just steps right into the role because she wins. Yeah. Mike Flynn is unindicted co-conspirator. Okay. Georgia, Scott McAfee. Oh, Carol, is that okay? That's the judge. He's a Republican. I had a real good feeling about him, even though he's a Republican. Listen, you're going to have a lot of good Republicans coming into our world pretty soon. There's going to be really good Republicans. Writing, that's beautiful. She said, visualize Trump in an ice cube, surround Biden in white light. Okay. Georgia Judge Scott, there's going to be so much on his plate. I see him getting impatient. Yeah, this is a lot for him. This is causing him a little stress. And I see someone else helping him, or someone else coming in to help him. It works out okay. He'll get the groove. But I think she's going to work with him. She's powerful, Fonnie. She's powerful. She's right there, and she listens to him. She doesn't argue. She doesn't cause too much grief. And these other attorneys I see him getting impatient and mad. I'll tell you who else. Oh, let's take a look-see, you guys. We have to take a look-see. Hold on. Let's take a look-see if the judge with Jack Smith in DC is going to put sanctions on Trump. I can't wish for it. I have to just be blank. I have to ask the universe to answer my question and allow whatever answers. Somebody's showing me her pulling in the boat, which probably means sanctions. She's pulling them in, and she's also probably getting that trial date set up. You know, I'm having my big surgery September 28th. I plan on having that clicker in my hand. You know, I even bring it to the hospital with me. So as soon as they slap me in the bed, I'm like, but you know, I can't do that much MSNBC. Or once I see what happened and it was live and they talked about it, then I couldn't keep watching about 10 people with their opinion. I have to come out of that because I can't be influenced like that. Tell me about the judge in Washington, D.C. Tell me about the judge in Washington, D.C. You know, the judge for Georgia feels angrier than the judge in D.C. The judge in Georgia feels very put out. So I don't know what Trump's going to do, but I see him really giving some warnings. Whereas the judge in D.C. thinks Trump's a joke. I see her laughing about him. I see her even telling Jack, what a putz. That's what I got. Okay, here we go. Thank you guys who are coming in. We got 3,800. Please don't give money to this show. Please give it. There's a link on my YouTube. Please give it to the people of Maui. God bless their sweetheart, little babies being found. I can hardly stand it. I've prayed for them. A lot of them died very quickly, but I see Biden really coming in and helping everybody. $700 isn't that much, but he's doing what he can do. I heard they're bringing gas and everything, but they will survive, and I see them fighting with corporate. Corporate wants to go in there. They'll let them do a couple of properties, but I see them fighting to keep Maui and that beauty, that connection to source that it has. So she doesn't fit. She's going to do, the judge in D.C. is going to do something, going to knock Trump off the tower. She's going to give him a good spanking. That's what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? Look at this. Victory. Judicial purpose. She's a good judge, and she knows what she's doing. May I say that I think Trump might even pull a I'm not feeling so well thing, but she's going to say you don't have to show up. Do you know what I'm saying? So, you guys. I love doing. I haven't done live in a long time. I've been having such trouble with my internet, but I got to tell you, I just got another hit. He's in trouble for the money. The $250 million he got was under false pretenses. They will get him on that, although it's pretty much spent. And did you hear Jenna, the one that also got indicted? They're not going to help her with her bills because she was talking good talks about the Satan. So she's cut off. That's like he did even with COVID. The blue states, he didn't help it, but only the states that voted for him. James, I see Barr getting in trouble down the road, but I just got a hit. Let me tell you guys what I got. Hold on, let me take a drink. The excitement's too much for me. I get that he really is running out of money. That's what I'm getting. I see him selling a property. This might happen beginning of next year. Might even be in Europe. I see him selling some properties. And he's complaining that how we're ruining him. But here's the deal. I think he'll be in the runoff because I just threw the cards and it shows. I wish he wasn't, you guys. I wish I could change those cards. But right now he looks good, but he's going to start falling. So even when he falls, he has enough cushion that he could still make it through the runoffs. And there's a lot of people out there that are for him no matter what he did. But if you notice, a lot of people are saying, I don't know, he's too much trouble. Okay, here we go. Louise, is that the one that I put on my YouTube, Maui Strong Fund? I think it was. It sounds familiar. So someone told me on a show, somebody's show I was on, that Trump did not own Mar-a-Lago. And I was quite surprised to hear that. And they said, yeah, he's supposed to be moving, but he hasn't. And when I looked it up, he still owns Mar-a-Lago, but he changed it to like a country club. So he's not supposed to be living there, but he still owns it. But of course, he's never going to leave because he don't have to. Thank you, lucky girl. March 4th, Fulton County. I see them setting dates and then a lot of harassment in the middle. There's always going to be something. And Mar-a-Lago. And the other guy that's over there talking and being a pain. What's his name? He's an attorney that got indicted. Hold on, you guys. Let me just look it up real quick. Attorneys indicted in Georgia. He's over there talking trash. Oh, Giuliani's going down. Sorry, you guys. They always have commercial. Rudy, John, Sydney, Keith Cheeseburger. That Keith Cheeseburger was trying to act like king for a day. He's going down. Definitely Sidney Powell. Giuliani, and I'm going to tell, because now there's 4,000 in the room, and I want to tell you guys my hit earlier when I was talking, is that Giuliani was not paid by Trump. It was a handshake deal, and he got reimbursed for his travel, but he didn't get his $20,000 a month or something, or a week. I don't know what it was. And of course, Trump doesn't pay. So, especially if it's a handshake. But Trump is like, well, you didn't give me the goods. You didn't prove my case, and I'm no longer president. And then I thought he was saying, I would do it again. I would stand up for Trump. And I'm thinking, something's wrong with this picture. And as soon as I said that psychically, I heard my guide say real fast, he's hoping he'll be president. He's not cutting loose until he knows. Like right now, let's say within the month we had the voting and Trump lost, he'd be singing like a bird. But wait what happens when Trump loses and then Giuliani's hanging out there and you're going to see him talking. He's going to try to make a movie, a book, the whole bit. Mark my words. I saw it as clear as day. Oh, thanks. You guys are so cool. Thank you so much. I told you I'm seeing the doctor today. I'm a little bit nervous. I haven't been to the doctor, and this is a new doctor. My doctor left. Maybe it was something I said. I don't know. So I got my thongs going because my double wides are too heavy. I want to be as, it's so funny when they go to weigh me, I take all my rings, like glasses, here, I make her hold everything. Okay. Yeah, shake hands. Oh, yes. And by the way, I did talk about this. He's going to have this press conference. And this was the first vision that I told everybody that I had when I first started today at noon. What I see is like a samurai with the double swords or knives, whatever they are. And so he's holding up a document and they're slicing it up. So that means he's not going to get away with it. They're going to be able to slice and dice and say, are you really this stupid? He'll say, yes. Okay. Yes, this will happen. I don't know if he's alive when this happens. It doesn't feel like it's years and years away, but I feel like he will be found to be an illegitimate president. My friend Sterling says he's going to flee. Many other psychics say, I hope he does. I haven't actually seen it psychically, but that doesn't mean it's not true. Just means I haven't seen it. Maybe as we get more towards the time. Let me tell you something. He really thinks he's going to win. He's going to win the primaries. He's going to win as the president. He, honest to God, thinks that. But here's the deal. When he loses, that's when he thinks, when he's got all this stuff on top of him, he thinks, I'm going to get out of Dodge. So it could happen then, but not now. Thank you, lucky girl. And Lisa, her little kitty that she saved that was pregnant had a bunch of little kitties. They're so cute. Oh, thank you, Lisa. Oh, listen. We got to look at this. Oh, they are so bad in Florida right now. Now they're taking away alimony, which probably goes for men or women, because if you made more than your husband. But you can't say or do anything unless it's okayed by the master. Let's look at this Satan, just out of curiosity. Will they send them back? I see a lot of people closing their doors, if you thought about it. Ooh, I just got another hit. Hold on. So apparently, I told you guys, I kept seeing Jared in a prison uniform. They are going to hit Jared hard about that money. That is coming up. That is coming up because, Jamie Raskin, God bless him. He said, they're going on and on about Hunter Biden. Well, let's talk shop. Let's talk about Don Jr., who were working for the administration. Ivanka with all the Chinese stuff. Jared with the billions. Yeah, let's talk shop. They're going to bring it up and they're going to make it happen. And when we go through 2024, there's going to be more Democrats. It will turn around. I know I've said that before, but it will turn around. And what will happen is they will get down and dirty. Even if he's out of the picture, they're still going to go after Ivana and Jared. Okay, so I wanted to ask about the Satan. So that was good news that Christie's, he's breaking the, oh yeah, you're right. Breaking news. Fulton County District Attorney asked judges set trial March 4th. I see them, trying to hit that, but I feel a lot of this and that. Okay, so let me tell you something. So the Satan, Christie is above the Satan in New Hampshire in the numbers now. Now, Mel keeps saying he feels like Christie could be the one that runs against Biden, but I don't see that. Best predictions, send me a prayer list. I'm going to do prayers on Friday. We'll do a big prayer for him. Tell me, how is the Satan going? He fired a bunch of people. He's evil. He's not a good man. He's worse than Trump. Well, he's got his comments coming. You better get on those go-go boots. He's looking for people to help him. He's out there trying to brainstorm. He's trying to get good, but he doesn't want to pay for good people. It's funny. But he's trying to get people to help out with he's got nothing but heartbreak, you guys. Look at this. Broke, going in his pockets, pulling out a little loose change. Yeah. And he's going to go back into Florida with so many lawsuits. Did you hear he just tried to tell Disney, yeah, let's just forget about this. Just drop your lawsuit. No, they're not going to drop it. I don't know if there's closed caption in the live, you guys. Does anybody know? Let's see. Let me do settings. No. No closed caption. But when it comes up, when it goes up and it's on YouTube, that's when the closed caption comes in. Yeah, thank you, lucky girl. But when you go back to watch it on YouTube, it'll be on there then. So Santos is walking away with a little change in his pockets. Trump is beat red and he's going down hard. Santos is sadder, so I don't know what that means. I feel him being really sad. Wonder if his wife is mad at him because he lost, or his wife isn't feeling good. There's heartache coming up for him, you guys. That's not very good. And you guys were asking, do you think that when Trump goes, they'll put him in the rotunda? Well, down the road, they're going to say that he was never a real president, but I do see like him sitting in the rotunda. I don't know how many people will show up, but I feel like whoever's president at the time, either Biden or they almost feel because he was a president, they're obligated to do it. So God, remember how angry he was about McCain. And I see that happen eventually. That not Jack, somebody else will dig up Ivana's grave, and that I think they will find more records. Checked Pennsylvania laws and erected a TT and called it a church. The coal company couldn't strip mine because they're farm anymore. Okay, Darren, thank you. Yeah, listen, I worried about that, but when I did the prayer on the grand jury, I felt like they're protected, and I felt like Fani was very, very specific to them and what they need to do and how they need to contact her if something was to happen. Plus, it's going to be the actual jurors that sit that are the ones that are they're going to find him guilty. I'm telling you. So, yeah, but it doesn't matter, Linda, because they're going to be protected. I'm telling you. I see them working with them. I see the FBI. I see them linking their phones, being recorded somewhere, almost being able to walk to the house that called them. Do you see what I'm saying? Jimmy Carter feels tired to me. Jimmy Carter, and remember my hit on Clinton. I felt Clinton and Carter were both kind of under the weather. Kind of. Big time under the weather. Yeah, he needs to lie in state at 666 Fifth Avenue. It could be because she was cremated. So, what? I didn't know. Was this a thing? Yeah, I don't see it. Maybe I don't see it being as close as even before. So I'm almost seeing people pointing, saying "neener, neener, neener." Yeah, maybe that's it. I saw his body lying in state, but I couldn't tell. Or maybe it's in a Florida, a big place like Mar-a-Lago. So, yeah, they're going to do delay tactics like crazy. Yeah, a lot of people, Blue Spink, say that Chris Christie's not a good person. Yeah, I thought Hillary looked real good on, wasn't that beautiful? How she was on Rachel Maddow. So, I can't turn on closed captions on live, Gamma. I'm sorry. Lucky girl, can you say it again in case she probably can't hear me? There's no closed caption, but when this loads up on YouTube, you'll have closed caption. Go to live, go to my Comanche Psychic and go live and look for this video, and it'll have closed caption. Now, don't forget what I told you. I want you guys to stay grounded. I want you to be at peace. I want you to know this too shall pass. This is just the beginning. So don't get too anxious into it. Just allow it to happen. But know that there will be some upsets. There'll be some cray-crays out there, but nothing like January 6th. More behind the scenes, all these people acting like there's going to be war. Josh, what's his name? Josh Hawley and Flynn, all of them acting. Yeah, guess what? You don't have an army behind you, or Marines, or Navy. So, yeah, I looked at Lindsay. It was really sad. YouTube will add it later. Thank you, Teresa. Now, I'll tell you, Fanny doesn't like Trump. She does not like the Trump. She said she's been called the N-word more times now because of his cray-crays. And the thing is, this man doesn't even like the people that follow him. This was a lifelong Democrat that decided to become a Republican because he could win. Thank you to the moderators. Thank you very much. So listen, you guys, I got to get ready to go to the doctor. Well, I'm kind of ready, but yes, we'll pray for Jimmy Carter. We love him. Let's look at Tuberville. Let's do Tuberville. That'll be my last thing, okay? And let me tell you something else. I'm sorry to tell you guys this. These idiots will close the government down. Mark my word. So the creme de la creme, on top of everything else, they're going to show their rear. They're going to cut, because Trump wants them to. Shut her down. But it's not going to help them at all. It's not going to help them at all. Okay, so let's see real quick. Let's look at Tuberville. What's the outcome of Tuberville? Tuberville. Will he get out of here? You're out of here. Does he have some financial issues? Because it looks like they're investigating him too. Oh, didn't he say he lives one place and it's look at this. Something's going to come forward, some legality that's going to blow him out of the water. It'll be shocking to him, and everybody else will be dancing. Yeah. Okay, you guys, I love y'all. We'll do prayers on Friday, okay? You write me at grendel9103@gmail.com, and in the subject line, put prayers. Okay. Thank you. Thank you so much. Love you all. Oh, you know what? That makes sense. Someone said, well, shutting down, well, it won't stop the state, will it, for Fanny? But will shutting down the government put a break on the trials? We'll find out. But I don't see it going down for too long. Okay. Bye, you guys. Thank you, Lisa, Cosmic, Julie. Oh, hi, Julie and Dennis. Thank you. Lucky girl. You guys rock. Thank you so much. Sally, everybody. Cheers.